So, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. As my name suggests, I am Jason J. Atkins here for Game Sports once again. It is coverage of ESEA's Invite this time. It will be UniversalSoldiers taking on Astana Dragons, and we are live on the Pistols. So, without further ado, here we go. I'll give you the roster rundown after the Pistols. So, Biley taking fire already. Adron coming out of apps with a headshot. Takes down Pasha. Flex all you want, buddy, but Adron's headshot definitely stronger than your arms in that situation. Bomb down now. Kutcher, he's dug in pretty deep here. Adron's still with the elevated position as well, so this is looking good here for Astana. Snack's going to push forward. Taz and Snacks picking up kills. Two for Taz, two for Snacks. Headshot onto Markloff and Adron. Dolcia coming through the apps, finds the kill. Oh, there's the defusal. As you can see, that three-man retake was successful in the end. So US putting up the first round on the board. Let's give you that quick roster rundown. So, starting off with Astana Dragons, it will be Neo, Taz, Pasha, Snacks, and Bayali, of course. You should know these rosters off by heart by now. For Universal, it will be, well, it seems like I've applied the same one there, but yeah, I should have said for Astana, it should have been Angel, Adron, Kutcher, Dolcia, and Markloff, of course. My bad. It seems like I wasn't paying attention when I did the graphics last night. I think you can let me off, though. It was like 5 AM when I was doing them, so yeah, must have been a bit bleary-eyed at that point. He's saying the production quality is pretty nice, but I just made a huge mistake on that, so I can guarantee you the Sweden-Finland roster rundown is solid, though. I just did that, so anyway, here we go. AD going to be pushing into sight. Of course, with Universal picking up the first round, this is advantage to them. Good P250 kill from Dolcia, though. That takes care of Pasha and that FAMAS that he had, but Taz drops the bomb down, and it's now a huge advantage to US. Kutcher with the Galil buy. So, interesting early buy here. Like I said before, this is part of the standard meta now. Let's take a look at that site, because as you can see, US have got a pretty good position, but it's now a 2-on-2. Taz going to be covering the bomb. He's got Neo just behind as well, so it looks like they're going to try and bait Taz for a bit of intelligence here. Markloff, no weapon for him. He doesn't want to be baited by a weapon that's directly in front of him. Neo with the FAMAS looking to tag up. 116 health to remove here. Kutcher going to find the kill onto Taz. So just 100 HP now from Universal. Taz at full health. 24 seconds on the clock, so you've got a ton of time to retrieve the bomb here for Astana. And there's the headshot. No need to retrieve the bomb in the end. Markloff coming up with the goods. 3 kills for Kutcher, 1 for Markloff, and 1 for Dolcia secures the round. And that is an, well, you would say eco, but we had the Galil in play, of course. So you've got to qualify it with that. But pretty much an eco there from Astana. Turns this game on its head. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. 5-0-1 Taz first place. Second place Kutcher 3-0-1. Second place Dolcia 2-0-2. Tied with Snacks actually. See, we're still talking about microbrews in chat. It's a cool conversation to have. Fire from Neo does not find the target. Obviously looking for the headshot. If you're spending 800 on a pistol like that, you're looking for 1Ds. So a huge firepower advantage right now to Astana. 2 M4A1s and 3 AKs. They will be able to basically brute force the way into this site, I believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, Bayali really is in a position to defend this. Taz will be able to face out after the push comes in, but it's not going to stop the push. Ooh, big headshot though. It's going to enable the kill from Bayali. Adron with the M4A1 though. Taz going to wallbang his way to a frag on Adron. So 1-man advantage now for US. This could be a very scrappy game on Mirage CE. Hitchy going down but does not connect. Angel opens up with the AK. Finds the head of Neo. Making it a 2-on-2. Health fairly even here. Markloff by far the healthiest though. Angel and Markloff assist. Snacks dropped. Markloff wall banging. He's going to go for the plant now, though. Taz is going to face out, but he's going to bait it off the back of this plant. He's got 2 to find. There's one of them. Wall bangs Markloff through the box. And a second frag. Huge clutch from Taz. Let's watch a replay of that, because that was impressive. So here's the, well, the setup for the plant. So you can see Markloff putting the bomb down. Meanwhile, in the live action, Taz will defuse. And here we go. This is the face out from Taz. So finds the first frag through the box. And then the second one. That one's pretty easy, actually, second frag. So, 2 on the scoreline. Universal in the driver's seat now. They forced Again, this sort of new meta that we see where we've got another AK-47 in play, but nothing else really behind it apart from P250s. Flashes and smoke and Adren, so you can expect them to be trying to just basically smash their way into A here. Looking at the overview, it does seem like that's going to be the case. Pasha meets them at halfway though. M4A4 onto Markelov. Angel with that AK-47. He's going to send Neo packing. Pasha down to 1 HP as well. He's going to rotate the long way back over towards A. A lot is being put on Angel's shoulders here. Can he find the pick to enable the push? Doesn't look like it. Dulce going to be dropped. Taz, can he get the second? He does. That's bomb down. Kutcher also dropped. Angel with the entry frag, but could be a case too late here. He's now in a 3-on-1, facing off against M4s. Don't particularly fancy his chances. He's going to fake out like he's going mid here, but obviously no bomb, so I don't think US are going to fall for that. And there's the M4A1 from Bialy. It was a bit awkward there between Bialy and Angel. They kind of looked at each other for a second. I don't know if that was Go TV lag or just them being polite. Almost like a Mexican standoff. Anyway, 3-1 the scoreline. We will see the full buy now from Astana. Just 1 Galil, actually. But 4 AKs, so you would say as a full buy. Neo seems to be... has he bought here? Let's look at his back. There we go. He's picking up an AK, so it makes sense. Right, for the first time, it looks like Astana might be thinking about putting some pressure on towards B here. And we've got smokes down connector and towards window, so this would enable the catwalk push just through here. Do need to make more use of the telesrator function. Flopfer, that would be telling, wouldn't it? It's a trade secret, I'm afraid. I've done that in the past where I've told people production techniques and they've used them against me. So I would love to tell you, but yeah, unfortunately I can't. Anyway, Taz, Pasha, and Pasha again with Snacks in the middle of all that. Adren now your last man standing with just an AK. 2 frags for Adren though. Taz and Pasha falling. M4A1 from Bialy. He shuts down the balcony push though. And that is now 4-1. So the Poles off to an absolute flyer here despite losing the, eco round. Yeah, Astana. They're going to have to go back to the drawing board now. P250, so they can pretty much call this almost a loss here. They can bag a couple of weapons, then yeah, maybe a neutral round. But the way US are playing, they're probably going to shut down this P250 eco. That is a good question, actually. I will give the Devil Walk mod just on his reputation alone. There we go. Adren with the HE, Neo with the headshot reply into Angel. Decimating accuracy of that 7.62 round. Taz's going to be looking to put the push on out here. There's going to be Snacks for the M4A4 onto Adren and a second frag onto Kutcher. Meanwhile, Taz pushing out. Finds the head of Dulcia and Markelov. And he's now 5-1. And really, Astana looking a bit flat-footed here on Mirage. It's not a bad map for them either. I mean, it's not obviously the best map. I would say potentially nuke at this point with the way Kutcher's been playing. Because his entry fragging prowess is just off the charts on nuke. But, I mean, they're not a bad Mirage team, but from what you've seen so far over the 6 rounds that have been played, you would say that US have looked dominant. Still low, CT side. And there's a CT bias on Mirage, of course. And 4A4, Neo finding the head. Kutcher going to be watching the rest of the round through his teammates' perspectives. Markelov with 2 headshot replies, though. Neo and Pasha both shut down. Huge frags. Dulcia with the entry onto B as well from Apps. So now going to bring it back to a 3-on-2 in favour of the Ukrainians. So, Bialy going to pull back a little bit. And a ton of noise here, but having the one-man advantage, it's not like stealth is a huge factor here for AD. Looks like Taz is going to be putting on the push through the tunnel, so... Is he thinking about the save here? Markelov is pretty low, so this will be contestable, but... Then again, with that kill into Taz, probably not now. Definitely not with Bialy being dropped by Adren, so that is the second round for Astana, and that's a much-needed round. That's going to put them back on track here. You would say sort of average score is 10-5, 9-6, so if they can get anywhere near that against US, I think they can walk away from the first half heads held high. Oh god, yeah, I feel bad for Devilwalk. This is going to turn into a JW, question fest, isn't it? Give Devilwalk his props. Devilwalk's a solid player as well, so despite JW being best, Devilwalk pretty close to being there. Angel pushing onto mid. Did Pasha actually get hit? No, he didn't. FAMAS fire opens up, finds the frag onto Angel. Dulcia also going to be dropped by Snacks, so 2-man advantage in the early going. Pasha was brought down to 8 HP and Snacks to 22 though, so not like those kills were without cost. Pasha obviously hoping that they're going to push through here, but that would be a fairly big mistake considering a 2-man differential. I was going to say by far the most conservative way to do this would be to play contact against the positions they already know, which is exactly what Adran's doing. Although Neo has repositioned himself. In this level of play, those little footsteps make a huge difference. And, well, Neo hasn't given himself away. His AK will, though. He's going to be cut down by... sorry, it's FAMAS, I should say. It was the AK from Kutcher that secured the kill. Markelov going to take down Snacks as well. So, back to a 3-on-3. Pretty much dead even on the health as well. Only 2 HP to separate them. Well, that HE will make it an advantage now, slightly for US. But the afterplant will be working for Astana now. Let's take a look at the overview of the site. As you can see, it's a 2-man push through the house. Can Bialy enable the entry? Oh, Adran going to pick up one. That was a T. In fact, Kutcher with a TK. Kills himself jumping down. That's pretty embarrassing. Pasha going to secure the final frag with the FAMAS. So that's going to be the defusal. And that will be the 6th round here for Universal. That now cash folks Astana as well. They're going to be coming back with a 1300 respawn. So let's check the cash. They will be able to potentially buy. Only Kutcher won't. So will Kutcher get a drop here? Dulcian might just have enough. No, he's not going to actually because he bought full Kevlar helmet and flashbang. So, yeah, Kutcher forced to go for the Deagle. I'm pretty sure he had a... Did he have an MP7 in his back then or something? No. Okay, I'm just going insane. That is a good point. You always have to keep an eye on those Astana pings because... apparently, Kazakhstani internet is the shit. Anyway, Dulcia and Angel link up for a kill into Pasha to start the round off. And a second one from Markelov as well. Beautiful headshot to Neo. I think I'll watch that back on the replay, actually. He was uber patient to secure that headshot. Meanwhile, in the live action, Dulcia prepping over towards the apps, as you can see. So here's that headshot. Bang. Yeah, nicely done. Meanwhile, Snacks with 2 frags. Dulcia and Angel taking down Bialy with the headshot with the M4A1 as well. Markelov going to find one back. Back to a 2-on-2 now. Let's take a look at this B site real quick. As you can see, Markelov has managed to retrieve the bomb. Adran's coming around on the reach around as well, so he's going to go for the cheeky push from behind here. So we got to talk about hats in chat. Ooh, Markelov. Big frag. That's going to be a huge round there for Astana. 6-3 the scoreline. And now I think Astana, they could theoretically turn this around still. They could. I mean, they can take a half victory 9-6, but I wouldn't bet the farm on that. Let's just say that. Hero from space, you will get used to it. I can tell you that now. Just keep in mind that the live action is always bottom right, and you'll be cool beans. So yeah, since we're talking about hats, why not? Anyway, Bialy and company, they will be eco right now. Push up through mid. Bialy's going to find one. Pasha with the frag onto Kutcher as well. Markelov with the AK replying between all that, but this is a good round right now for US considering it's an eco. They've captured an AK, and they still have 3 members at full health. Spoke too soon as Bialy puts a 7.62 round in the back of Pasha. Dreaded commentator's kiss of death. Adran dropped to 40, but Dulcie with the backup takes down Snacks. 3-on-2. Are we going to see a retake here? Nope, we're going to see those 2 AKs retreat, and rightfully so. We've already got the lead on the CT side, so might as well play smart from this point forward. What do you mean that was the ugliest hat you've ever seen? And yeah, the whole point was for me to look like a gimp pipe. So, the bomb will explode, meaning the 4th round for the Ukrainians of Astana. They don't get any of those weapons away from US, so good save. And that will force a, I'd imagine a split here. We've got an M4A1 being dropped, so I'd imagine probably 2 over towards A, and then one of those right. In fact, no, there's a FAMAS as well on Neil, so. And Taz has picked up the M4. Yeah, so it's a full buy here, but this is one of those pivotal rounds now. US lose this, they are going to be on the back foot, perhaps even for 2 ecos. Let's have a look at the cash. Yeah, potential there for a double eco, so. Smoke going down. Where is the smoke? There we go. Okay, there it is. Markloff going to be looking to tag up. Nobody hit by AK-5. Oh, nice wall bang from Adram, though. There's Adram for the second frag as well. Kutcher moving in, takes down Snacks. So that is a control here for Astana. Although Pasha's made a quick rotation. He's going to be chopped down by Markloff. Bialdi coming up from the CT ramp. He will take the headshot from Markloff, and that's, well, 2 kills for Markloff and 2 for Adram in that round. Angel picking up 1 as well. And that puts the 5th round on the board for Astana. So this could very well be a double eco here, depending on what they do on this pistol eco. I see Bialdi going for P250, Pasha also, so really need to get some exit kills if they concede the plant here. They want to capture at least a couple of AKs. Yeah, I'm the same Devil Walk. I only have a default knife as well, and it makes me feel like a peasant when I play. Ooh, Bialdi headshot into Angel. Markloff going to drop Neo in return back to a one-man differential, as it looks like the Go TV might have gone down here. Yeah, I assume it's a pause, because we've had no disconnection message. Seriously, Volvo need to put some kind of message in about the pause, you know, on the actual buffer. There's no reason they couldn't do that. So, let's take a look at the scoreboard. We haven't done that for a while. Taz in first place, 14-1 and 8. Third place, Markloff, 13-2 and 7. And third place, that will fall to Adran, 11-3 and 8. A little bit more of a team effort from US, as you can see from looking at the board. Kutcher, the new addition to Astana Dragons, he's struggling at the moment, 5-1 and 9. Same can be said for Angel, 5-3 and 10. I was expecting Kutcher to be up there on the scoreboard, to be quite honest, but there's still time. And obviously, being on the T side doesn't usually lead itself to astronomical KDRs. Oh, there is. Okay, to be honest, I haven't watched any Sevo stuff for quite some time. Just because, you know, it's North American content and the North American scene hasn't been that great. Which is kind of a shame, really, because, I mean, you know, there's some good players out there. Nothing and company are, you know, ripping it up at the moment. They're playing really well, so I would like to see, you know, more international content. Anyway, Pasha, headshot to Kutcher as we go back on the live. Brings it back to a 3-on-3, of course. AK captured by Bialdi. No Kevlar and helmets, but then again, they're facing AK, so not as important. Dossier with the frag onto Bialdi. Markloff moving through the connector. Takes down Pasha. Leaving just Taz now to find. 39 HP and a Deagle, and he can't hit a Kozar, so a Banjo if he fires like that again. Dossier going to take an easy frag, and that is 6-6. So it does look like we are going to see a buy here. Not as light as I was anticipating there, actually. So yeah, we do have an AWP in play. Let's see what Snacks can do with this. Oh, he's going to go into B, so probably not much for the time being, actually. I was hoping he was going to face mid then. Then again, Astana have sort of played away from mid quite a bit, actually. When we have pushed mid, they've had good smoke cover there. Now, Pasha, Bialdi, and Snacks picking up frags quickly. Leaving Kutcher and Dossier to find in a 5-on-2. I was going to say, this is one of those pivotal rounds now. Oh, push out from Taz, gets one trade there. That's a good trade, though, because it now establishes Kutcher's position. So, Bialdi flashed out, opens up with the M4A1. Beautiful coordination from US. Let's watch that back on the replay, because that is going to show you just exactly how coordinated this team is. There's the frag from Neil, the trade. And you'll see him moving into position now. Flashbang call. This is all on the fly as well. This is like the equivalent of an audible in American football, of course. That just shows the chemistry that US do have. So, Neil left the game. He will be reconnecting, I would imagine. That's what the pause was all about. That could prove to be pivotal in this round. Already at a one-man disadvantage, and obviously his cash will be reset. Not like he had a massive stack, though. This game has been pretty scrappy. I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to in the near future. The reappearance of God B. That should be pretty cool. Yeah, DDoS is totally illegal, by the way, so if you know anybody who does it and you want to get them in shit, just report them. Cut you with the AK-47. Two-man advantage now for Astana. Biley brings it back to a one-man, well, back to a two-man. Commentator's kiss of death yet again. Markloff with a headshot onto Taz. Bialy from sight, though. Is he going to find Kutcher? He's done. Did he do damage? Yep, he did. 48 HP remains on Kutcher. Snack's now facing out with this AWP, and if Kutcher faces, he's for sure a kill here. Oh, Snack's taking the wrong angle, though. Meanwhile, Dulcier, he's putting the smoke and the flashbangs down into house. That's going to seriously obscure the vision of that AWP. Bomb will be planted. As you can see, it's a good spread from Astana as well. They've got one up in the apps, one over towards the arches, and then one over towards bench. That's about as close to a complete crossfire as you're going to get. Anyway, Bialy, he's got 2 frags this round. He's going to need to find 2 more with Snacks if they want to secure this. I would say the remaining 3 rounds are pretty much essential for US. Snacks peeking out, takes down Markloff. Can't get the second kill into Kutcher, though. And Kutcher will secure that with a cheeky shoulder peek and an AK double. Taps it twice, secures the frag, and that's tied game 7-7. Last round of the half now. Still anybody's game here. Let's take a look at this scoreboard real quick. Let's also take a look at what the CTs are buying up, if anything at all. It doesn't look that way. So, first place, that will be Markloff, 15-2-9. Second place, Taz, 15-2-11. And third place, Bialy, 13-4-8, who's by far got the best KDR. It's a rather personal question to ask. What cut did they take? You could have asked me that question. It's usually, I think the standard is 10%. But I don't know what Sam takes, to be honest. Oh, headshot from Angel. With one before that as well. Now Markloff going to open up into Neo. Bialy with a pistol reply, but this is looking like, for all intents and purposes, this last round is going to go the way of Astana. Indeed it will. Kutcher secures the final frag, and now we're going to get the switch for the half. Well, not exactly ideal. Universal did have the momentum, but they kind of threw that away. The Neo disconnection didn't help, though, we'll say that. Not exactly what they would have been looking for. So, 8-7 on the half. I wouldn't count US out just yet, though. They have more than enough skills to pay the bills on the T side of Mirage. So, for those just tuning in, let's give you the quick roster rundown. In fact, you know what? I won't, because, yeah, I messed up the roster, didn't I? So, I'll do it from the in-game scoreboard. I do apologise about the lack of production. It's going to be for Astana, Markloff, Dulcier, Kutcher, Adran, and Angel. For US, Pasha, Bialy, Neo, Snacks, and Taz. And here we go. Second half of this ESEA invite game. Of course, points and round difference up for grabs here. So, you are talking about, you know, you're playing for something tangible at the end of the day. You're playing for a spot in Texas at the LAN Finals, which the prize pool has just been increased yet again. Could be damage control by ESEA, though, to be quite honest, considering the recent bad publicity they've had. Anyway, Kutcher with the headshot to Taz, start the round off. Pasha replying to bring it back to a 4-on-4. Snacks has got smoke cover here, so he's going to use that Glock to suppress. Bomb will be planted on A. Angel and company making this rotation from the CT spawn area. They're already up on ramp. Pasha holding the angle, though. Takes 1 frag, takes 2 frags. Both of them headshots. Adran and Dulcie take down the third one from Pasha as well. Angel going to feel the pain of those 9mm rounds, and Neo moves in for the final frag. So, a cheeky 4-man victory there. And that puts the game at a position of being tied now, which means US should be able to clock up 2 more ecos here. I mean, they are playing off against the CTs of AD, so 2 eco bashes shouldn't be out of the question. The interesting thing about this game is that I think Astana individually probably play better, but Universal, for my money, have way better chemistry, so it is definitely a clash of styles right now. At the end of the day, styles make matchups. That's why I like seeing French teams take on German teams, because they just completely bully them off the map. Pasha with the frag onto Angel. Markloff with the reply. Snack's going to pick up the Galil headshot to Adrian in the meanwhile. Kutcher with another pistol headshot though. Markloff peeking out of tunnel. Skewers the frag onto Pasha. One-man advantage for AD. They're going to pull back into sight now with some weaponry. Did they actually pick up any weapons though? I've seen them switching around, so maybe not actually. Galil frag from Taz brings it back to a 2-on-2. And that is game on for US. Kutcher going to make the rotation back up towards B, which is the right thing to do, but I think Bialy and company are going to go A here by the looks of it. Bomb is up, so yep, it is going to be an A push. Let's have a look at this A site real quick. Is there anybody actually on it? Markloff making a slow rotation back through odds CT spawn. In fact, sorry, mid-connector actually. I read the map wrong way around though. So he will be coming up the A ramp now. Can he stop this plant? No, it's a safe plant. Does manage to stop the reign of terror of Bialy though. No more kills for him this round. So Taz finding himself in a 2-on-1. Galil and a USP. Markloff at 8 HP. He's going to be used as bait here to establish the position. He does just that. Galil going to open up onto Kutcher. Up to 30 HP. There's the frag onto Markloff. I think Markloff just fell on his own sword though. He was trying to get the overcommitment from Taz. It's not going to happen. No, Taz will secure the frag with the Galil. Still though, a good good eco run there from Astana. No real semblance of anti-eco from the Poles. Oh god, talk about Lurpus being high while casting. This should be fun. He was quite glassy-eyed. Far be it from me to cast aspersions on somebody for doing that though. So, bomb drop top mid. This does look like the makings of an anti-eco this time, so maybe Universal have learned from that last round. Although Astana, they're not one of those teams that go to the well once too many, so I wouldn't expect them to play as aggressively this round. They're probably going to play deep and try and sucker Universal in. Do we have any kind of stack or anything? Yeah, potential for it, yeah. I've got Adrian and Angel pushing through CT spawn, so they're going to move over towards B here. This could be a bit of an ambush. Hey, I never said I smoked. I'll put words in my mouth. Alright, Neo and Taz again. That is the eco bash is now out of the way. So 10-8 scoreline. US back in the driving seat now, but they are on the T side, so we should start to see a bit of CT bias here for Astana. I highly doubt that Devil does smoke. Just because his reactions are pretty high. I certainly am going to cast Sweden versus Finland. That will be coming up directly after this game. It's a best of 3 as well, so I would suggest settling in for a long evening of Counter-Strike Go. Fourth round of the half. Pasha with a headshot onto Angel to start off the round. Big kill from Kutcher with the AWP. Markloff going to reply with the M4A1. 2 kills for US in between that though. Markloff picking up his second. He's going to be dropped by Pasha now. That's been the duel for me, Markloff and Pasha. Those two have seemingly decided rounds between them.
Bomb has been planted.
So Dulcie now in a 2-on-1. Oh, 1 more HP would have taken Pasha with that grenade. There's the frag from Taz. So no weapon removed from Pasha. That is 11-8. As you can see from the bank balances, US starting to well, get some serious economic control now. 7-7 on Pasha, 7-9 on Taz. The rest of the team, Slaughter's lagging behind. They do have a few deaths, but as long as you've got that money on 2 of them, it should enable the drop. I am going to be streaming that one, yes. So, Sweden versus Finland directly after this game. US going to face out, but Pasha takes the angle before Pasha. Sorry, Angel takes the angle before Pasha. Now jump down from the apps. There's AK fire from Bialy and Taz. Markloff and Dulcie are taking down Neo with the kill to enable the plant. It does look like Kutcher is going to try and commit to this, but the best he's going to hope for here is a bit of cash damage. I don't think he's going to retrieve a weapon. Although, with Neo pushing like that, he might do. Adron headshot onto Taz. Kutcher now going to narrowly avoid that HE. He will be dropped, leaving just Adron, who's still committing with the AK here. There's one frag. Can he find the second onto Bialy? He's got the angle, but yeah, he's going to retreat here. Good use of the smoke, so he should be good for a second exit frag here. Oh, a bit spray and pray. Can he get it with a pistol? Indeed he does. Gets the headshot. Manages to just escape the blast radius as well. That means that 3 kills and an AK secured from an eco there for Adron and the Astana Dragons, but 2 more rounds on the board, and eco damage isn't going to matter for Astana. It's going to be just basically a case where they can't force an eco. So this next gun round here, this could be the most important round of the game for my money. Bialy HEing onto the A ramp. He's going to pull back. 5 on 5, of course. Start of the round. No damage done as of yet. Snake's checking out the window. He's calling Pasha up. He doesn't think there's anybody there, but Markloff does have quite a tasty little spot when he does decide to face. Now the Z-Connects are going to be smoked up as well, so Catwalk is pretty much secure here. Forces the HE out of Angel, which is a bit of a waste of money, to be honest. Did 2 HP's worth of damage to Bialy. So we do have Snacks boosting up. Markloff didn't have the angle and he's going to be headshotted. That's criminal from Markloff. He must have heard the jump. Pasha headshot into Adron. Kutcher going to pick up 1. 2 kills. Eventually shut down by Neo though. So back to a 1-man advantage in favour of... As you can see that A plank going to go down without any contention. Is Dulcie going to save here? This, I was going to say, it's the wrong time to save in a 2-on-3 at this point of the game. They absolutely have to be clutching these rounds with a man behind. Flashback's going to make it where he can't really retake though, so yeah. Dulcie going to tell Angel, I think this is, we're throwing good money after bad money here. There's no point giving up an AWP and an M4. Let's pull back. I can understand the save at that point. Obviously lost just too much time, and yeah. Now Dulcie is going to find 1 exit frag. Bit of a consolation here. Oh, he's got to get away from... Yeah, there you go. He's managed to escape to safety. That would have been hilarious if he managed to wallbang that kill then. But again, even if he wallbanged the kill, it wouldn't have mattered because still 13-8. So, you know, 5-round differential here. And just 3 rounds needed for the polls. I didn't even notice that Pasha's model was kind of screwed up, so I will do that right now. And stop! There we go. Gotta love the Source Engine bugs that were brought over. Oh well. Snacks with the frag onto the A ramp. Kutcher going to find a headshot onto Neo, but oh, Bialy and Snacks picking up 2 kills. Advantage to AD now is just Pasha left standing. Can he flex those biceps? He can. Finds 1 AK frag. Now in a 1-on-1. Needs to secure his 2nd kill for the round. Can he do this? Probably not with the angle that Angel's holding. No, there's the M4A4. And that will put the 9th round up for Astana. So that was a round that Astana absolutely had to win. I wouldn't say it's one of those pivotal rounds yet because you can see from the cash 7-3, 7k. 6-3 as well, so US not hurting for money at this point. Push onto Catwalk. Neo and Kutcher are exchanging kills. Assault rifles put to work as Snacks finds the frag onto Dulcie on the B site. Catwalk push exceptionally quick from US. Well, Snacks going to bang a kill onto Markloff as well, so the bomb will go down. 2-man advantage right now. This is looking like the 14th round, which will cash reset Astana as well, so let's look at their cash real quick. Yep, that's going to force an eco out of them for sure. Pasha's already starting to look for the kills on the save here. It just shows you how aggressive US are on this T side of Mirage. He spotted one. Adron seems to know exactly where Snacks is. That's been communicated already. And the interesting thing about Astana is that almost the polar opposite of Na'Vi, which, considering, you know, you have that sort of connection between the two teams. Like, Na'Vi at this point would pretty much be quitting the SEA. They'd be like, fuck this, we don't want to play anymore. Whereas Astana, they show a lot of resilience. I do like that about them. But US are just so consistent. That's the problem with US. If you don't bring your A game, they're going to exploit that. That's exactly what they've done here on the T side, picking up the pistols, of course, and then taking full advantage of that and building some solid momentum. So, 14-9. 2 runs needed for US to take 3 points in this engagement. AK spray onto A. Neo with the opening kill. 2 M4s and a, well, 2 M4 A1s and a FAMAS in play for AD. So a force buy. Which in ESEA I don't usually recommend because you can force OT in ESEA. It's not Star Ladder, so it's not like the best you can do as a draw. AD going to bunny hop the way into the B site. Let's take a look at that overview real quick because it is going to be over towards B. Let's drop the spotlight onto Taz here. Taz, will he find this frag? He does just about. That could have been awkward. So again, Bialy, designated bomb planter for US. Gets that bomb down in the nick of time. The rotation has been made into house though. Oh, Pasha going to pick off Markov in the connector. Well, Dulcia caught in a rock and a hard place. 2-on-1. Finds one headshot onto Bialy. Does have quite a bit of health left as well. 99. So he does have a chance of clutching this. But Taz is playing this after plant really smart. He's going to call Snacks through the apps. And that will be game point. 15-9 the current scoreline. For those of you who put bets on the polls, you've got to be feeling pretty good about taking some stat tracks back off this. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. First place in the second half. That honour would fall to Taz, 10-1-4. Second place, Pasha, 10-2-5. And third place, that would be Snacks, 9-2-4. So, a turnabout for the Bucks here. The T side on both of these teams seems to be the preferable one. Which is interesting. I mean, to be honest, Mirage is one of those maps that swings back and forward. I mean, when we first started playing Mirage and Go, it was all about the smokes on A and then the rush plant. But not as much these days. Adron with 2 frags to start off the round, though. This could keep Astana back in it. Pick up his third as well with the AKs. He drops down the ladder. Here's the fourth. Yep, George Foreman for Adron. He will eventually be taken down. Bialy now, LMS. Does he have the bomb? No, he doesn't have the bomb, so it is bomb down here. He needs to retrieve that. Deagle and a P2000 fight his way through. Where's that Glock actually? Let's have a look. 5.7. Well, Akuchi does secure the frag with that 5.7. Let's secure some weaponry out of this, and that now makes it a much more respectable scoreline because it's double digits, of course. Always looks better. Liking the fact that you guys are active in chat tonight. It's, yeah, it's pretty cool seeing, you know, just constant messages. I guess that's because Devilwalk's here, though. He's obviously going to drive chat. Yeah, and Emil is a really nice guy. I got to meet him at the CGS Combine for the first time back in 2007, I think it was. Him and BSL, and they were both absolutely baller. Working with BSL is pretty cool as well, although I do have to agree with the general consensus that he did look a little bit out of his depth at DreamHack. Which was weird to me, because when we did WCG, he came with reams and reams and reams of paperwork. AK-47 entry from Pasha secures the frag onto Kutcher. 2-man advantage with that frag from Bialy. Adron going to be digging shrapnel out of his face. That will force the plant on A now, so obviously Markov and company do have to make the rotation here, it being game point. Dosia now in a 4-on-1. Neo is quite low, so you could maybe call it a 3.5-on-1, but he's still got an AK and he can still land bullets, of course. Oh, Dosia pushing in through the A ramp. Can't find the frag. Bialy shuts him down. That is going to be GG. Final scoreline of 16-10, and a deserved victory there for Astana. Sorry, for Universal, I should say. Astana looked very flat. The T side had nothing really to offer. Not compared to what US put out anyway. So we're going to take a brief break. When we come back, it will be Sweden versus Finland in the European Championship playoffs. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked. Back in 5.